Welcome to the 290 Mo podcast. I appreciate your time. If you could introduce yourself for my viewers and listeners.
Thank you for having me. My name is Milan. I go by Milan, OYS Milan. I'm from Mozambique in Southern Africa. And yeah, I'm an aspiring artist here in Chicago. Trying to make it here.
For sure, man. So I definitely appreciate you coming through, man. Your story jumped out to me from when I first met you. You know what I'm saying? I was working as a cameraman. Listen to your story. I was like, that's a dope ass story.
Yeah.
And you brave, man. You brave. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get into that, man. So I'm gonna just start this interview off a little different from the way I usually do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of my listeners is probably got the same questions I had when I first met you. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start there. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Where exactly are you from?
I was born and raised in Mozambique.
Mm-hmm.
It's in like underneath South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Or like slightly above it, I mean. Called Bairro 14, Nanyimbi. Like specific the area, District 14. I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's
For sure. That's dope, man. That's dope. That's dope, man. What was it like? You know what I'm saying? What was your experience like growing up out there?
It's different. It's a lot of, I don't know, a lot of freedom, because it's like you really just be doing everything. Like you go out in the day, you just run around the streets, do whatever. Really, I don't know. It's
What's like the community like? Like if it's like middle class, is it low class? Is it poor?
Low class. It's basically like, if you to picture it, it's like a village, like what you picture Africa's like. That's where I grew up at.
Oh yeah.
And then there's like I guess a city in a way, but nothing. It's nothing compared to this. It's really like Africa.
So okay, so you know what I'm saying, and no disrespect, but like the depictions on TV, like they show Africans in the village, you know what I'm saying, they're never white, you know what I'm saying, as far as I see. So is that common for like white people to like stay in villages?
I don't think so.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, so is it just like your village or just like your family?
No, it was more like my parents are from Germany.
Oh, okay.
So they moved there before I was born, bro. And yeah, I don't know, for some reason, I don't know what they were thinking. They went there without a job. Yeah, so I just grew up there. That's
see where you get your bravery from.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's like I don't know, it's like a close sense of community there. Like where you grow up. Even though I was like probably the only white kid in the area, it was like we all close. You know, everyone looked out for everyone. It was a good place.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now in America, you know what I'm saying, a lot of times as a child, if you're the only black kid or the only white kid in any room, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna say something, you know what I'm saying? So
For sure.
what was it like for you being the only, you know what I'm saying, white kid growing up sometimes in the room?
I don't know. To be honest, bro.
Do they even look at stuff like that over there?
They do. I think they do, but it was like I never really looked at it like that at first. It was more like, I don't know, like all my friends were from there, all my friends were black, so I didn't really see it as like a, you know, I'm different. It was more of a, I don't know. I mean, obviously at times it was like different, because you notice it, but I don't know. For me, it was never like a big thing. I never saw it like that.
For sure. Now as a shorty, and we'll get to later on and now, but as a youngin, what was you listening to? Like what kind of music, you know what I'm saying, was being played? What was you listening to out there back home?
I remember my favorite song, like probably ever, was when Black and Yellow came out.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And Cushion Orange Juice, bro. My older brother put me onto that. What else? I don't know. Back in the days, Tiger was was popping. I don't know.
Tiger was
listening to Tiger.
Young Money was
for sure. Always Lil Wayne. Some artists from back home too. Yeah, like have you ever heard of Nasty C?
Not familiar.
Yeah.
Well, check him out now that
Sure.
you mentioned him. You know what I'm saying? What type of artist is he?
No, it's also rap, hip hop, trap. I'm a big Future fan as well.
For sure.
What else was I listening to? Kodak,
yeah.
my top artists.
That's crazy to hear, like how some of them artists, you know what I'm saying, transcend across the ocean. You know what I'm saying? That's dope.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So also growing up, man, what kind of music did your parents, you know what I'm saying, play around you or listen to, you know what I'm saying, if any?
Yeah. Now my mom, what did my mom play? My mom also, she's also into rap as well.
Oh yeah,
but more of like the scene back home. So she'd be working with artists as well. But But what she like, she always listened to Kanye.
The GOAT.
Yeah, yeah. What else? I don't know. My dad is more like what he was listening to. He was listening to, I don't even know. I didn't pay attention. It's like definitely not rap though. I don't know.
Okay. So talk to me about some of your inspirations as a child, you know what I'm saying? As a shorty back home, what did you aspire to be? You know what I'm saying? When you was like, when I grow up I want to be this or I want to be that.
Yeah, I wanted to be a soccer player. To be honest, back home it's like, I don't know, to really make it, it's gotta be something like a sport, or I don't know. I always gravitated to rap though. I remember since I was like 8 years old, I was always writing raps, shit like that. So I don't know. I only really knew like I wanted to take this seriously and that I can do it when I was like 16 or something. But back then I wanted to be a soccer or basketball player.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Now, what's the average way for a young man or a man back home to get money? Like if they didn't play football or do music, what's the average? Like is it factory, working in the fields, farming? Like what's the average job for somebody who
farming, carpentry, like bricklaying. That's around it.
For sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna get into your story a little bit more, man. So you out there, man, you growing up, man. You going to high school. How do you end up in America? Like when does the conversation start and how does it start?
I always knew I wanted to go to America, and I always knew I wanted to go to Chicago as well. Since I was like,
why Chicago?
I didn't know much about it. I just knew Chicago. Like, it just seems like the place. I knew Kanye and Chief Keef were from there. I always like wanted to like live in like a big city, like with skyscrapers and stuff. So it was either like New York or Chicago, one of those two. And then it was like, I got a scholarship when I was 13 to go to school in SD, where this guy's from. And I went there, and there was this program where it's like, if you go through it and you do it well, you can get a scholarship to go somewhere in Chicago or in America, and this guy pays for it. So I did like seven years there, and then after I passed, and then I applied here, and now got the full scholarship.
Was the work hard to do to get here? Like the work that you had to do to actually get in and the test you had to do, was that hard, or did you have to study a lot, or was it pretty
Yeah,
easy?
it was pretty hard. I can't lie. Yeah, I had to. I used to do stupid shit though. I used to like when I had exams. It was me and my bro. We used to like break into the classrooms the night before and try like find the stuff. So I was always trying to find a way around it, but it wasn't easy to make it. Yeah.
Is that something that a lot of the kids back home is trying to do, like what you do, or is it not the people, or people not that interested as much as you, or is it everybody trying to do what you?
You know what? In music.
Music, or music to get to America to do music.
I feel like a lot. Maybe out of 10, maybe every 4 people.
Is it common, like, for people to actually get here and actually start doing
I
it?
don't think so.
Oh yeah.
No. I feel like at some point, like people just realize like this is not gonna work for them, or it's not getting anywhere, and then they give up and go the other way. That's why the only way is to just keep going.
Now, man, I gotta ask you this, man. I'll be remiss not to ask you this, and I want to ask you before it slip my mind. Now, when we got a new president, did you guys get worried at any point? Like, did you get worried like that ICE was gonna get y'all back accident and do back home call y'all like, hey, y'all good? You know what I'm saying? Y'all pay with anything like that, or
they dropped this list of like countries that are banned. So there's a couple countries, like some friends of mine, they're on that list. So if they leave the country, they won't be able to come back. But it's like where I'm from, luckily not yet. But yeah, I'm scared. If I leave, I might lose my visa.
But you're not on the list or nothing like that.
All right, now
For sure, cool.
you know the new president.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He flip flops, you know what I'm saying? But that's good. That's good, man. Now, talk to me about some of the biggest differences, you know what I'm saying, from like the biggest culture shocks, you know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to bro a little bit, he was like, he was downtown, he couldn't stop looking up, you know what I'm saying? So just tell me some of the biggest differences from here and back home. Like when you first got here, you was like, what the fuck? Oh, sure.
Definitely the buildings, crazy. I don't know. The people are more like people here are like so straightforward, and like they'll talk to you. They'll say hi, have a good day, or stuff like that. Back home, it's more like everyone's on their own thing. I don't know, and I don't know. I feel like it's like the U.S. At least from what I've seen, it's like super segregated as well.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you can see that.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
And like, yo, you come from this crazy rich place, you drive 1 hour down, and now you in like a place that looks completely different.
Yeah, for sure.
That's weird as well. But it's the same back home too. You have that same thing. It's just here it's like it's highlighted, I think.
Okay, that's cause as a lifelong Chicagoan, you know what I'm saying. That's one thing I always tell people. Like, I've been to a few other places inside America, you know what I'm saying, like 4 other cities, but big cities, but Chicago is highly segregated. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got a Chinatown, we got a Mexican neighborhood, we got black neighborhoods, we got white neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? But we don't say that, but you know, you can see it. You know what I'm saying? And you just know. So yeah. So you know what I'm saying? Now, when you were getting ready to come to the States, man, what was the discussion like amongst your family? Like, was it any like, was they like, boy, you crazy as hell? You can't go to Chicago? You know what I'm saying? Or
my mom always told me like the States is not the place.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's what she thought. I don't know.
Did she ever tell you why?
Same reasons. I think I just said. She also knows that. I don't know. She probably would have preferred if I went to try to go to like Europe or something, but the scholarship was only to the US. But now they were also like mad grateful, happy that I managed to get the scholarship and stuff. So because that was always the plan to go here.
Now, what exactly, you know what I'm saying, did the scholarship, you know what I'm saying, afford you? Like, what is it for? What are you supposed to come here and do? Like, what's the mission? What's the goal? You know what I'm saying? What was the plan they gave you? That's like, all right, you can go to the US, but you got to do this, do that. What was that?
Yeah, really, it's like it's a 4-year scholarship. Like they give you the visa, and you just gotta complete the program. But really, I really just came here because I wanted to push the music, and yeah, slowly. But that's the main reason. But now I have to focus on both of the things, so sometimes it gets tricky. But I know like the reason.
What you mean, like school?
Yeah.
So what part of school do you have to do?
Like college.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you got like classes?
I'm majoring in business marketing and international relations.
And where you do that at?
Up north.
At a physical building? Or?
Yeah, physical building.
Okay. You know the name of the school?
Yeah, Lake Forest.
Oh, okay. That's dope, man.
It's a rich school.
Yeah, I never heard of it. That's why I know it must be rich. Yeah, I'm talking straight, man. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, how are you enjoying that part of it? You know what I'm saying? The difference. Talk to me something about the difference between the education here and back home. Is it similar? Is like the classroom setup the same with like 50 people in one class and stuff like that?
Yeah, no, I feel like here it's like you can definitely tell the difference. Like just the infrastructure, bro, and like. I don't know. In terms of school, I don't know. It's pretty much the same thing. Like you're going there to learn, but I don't know. I'm not too interested, but yeah, I'm still doing it though. But
yeah, for sure. I'm more like a hands-on person.
Yeah,
like I had to.
Practical.
I had dropped out of high school the last year and went to a trade school where it's like, well, my major was carpentry, but it was high school, so it was like I got to like work on buildings and shit, but get my high school diploma. Yeah. So if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have a diploma on, bro. I couldn't focus, like sitting still in the classroom for 8 hours. What? I couldn't. And then in America, once you get to high school, you could just walk out and like nobody would be like, hey, stop. No, you just leave whenever you want to. So after that, it was like after football season was over, I was outside on, bro. Yeah. Now, let's talk about the music, man. Now, back home, when you start making music, how do you start making music? Like, is it studios back home? Do people got studios in the crib? Is you just writing on the phone, spitting? Like,
I remember, no, there's no many studios. I mean, now there's probably are, but back then not really. When I was staying in SD, I remember it was me and 2 friends. We used to drive far, like down to the village areas. There was this one guy, he had like a 1-bedroom, and he had like a little studio set up. So we used to go there, used to record, like probably go every weekend, try to record something. I don't know, still getting into it, but it was always like, it was most of the time that was what we're doing.
Now, when you with these songs, what were you doing with them? Were you putting them out? Were you sending them to your friends? Were you just recording them and then deleting them? Like, what was you doing?
Recording them, sending them around with the friends in group chats, dropping some of them, deleting them after. Like, I don't know, it's more for fun. Yeah.
And what was their response? They like, yeah, it's raw. We ain't fucking with it. Do this, do that. What was they like? When you
the people I was with always fucked with it. I don't know about the rest, but yeah, sure. It was a work in progress.
Excuse me. Yeah. Now, you know what I'm saying? If you could, let's talk about some of your early subject matter. Like, what was you talking about in some of that early music?
The usual.
Oh, you jumped off the porch.
The usual stuff. I don't know, just girls, smoking weed, getting to the money. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned, you know what I'm saying, your mother helping people with music. You know what I'm saying? Did you share your music with her when you started recording?
Nah.
Why not?
I don't know.
You want? Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know how she'd feel about it. Yeah, I was saying some crazy stuff on there. I don't know, bro.
So, did you eventually share it with her? Or
and she's my number one supporter now. Yeah.
What was her response when you first shared it? Was like, I got just let me get this over with?
Probably.
Like find it online. Like, what is this?
I dropped the music video.
Oh, you went that
2020.
Deep? Yeah, man, you supposed to be tough. You music video deep.
Yeah, bro. She found it. Nah, and she fucked with it though.
What was the music video? What was the name of the video?
It's called Cost. My name was Chimmy back then. Used to go by Young Chimmy.
For sure.
It's called Cost. Yeah, it's still up.
And that's one thing I wanted to get into was your names. You know what I'm saying? So let's start with Young Chimmy. What's that mean? And then you can explain Milan to us.
Young Chimmy. I don't know. It's really just a nickname. Everyone used to call me Chimmy at 2018 or something. It's just a nickname. I just went with it. I don't really know actually. There's no story behind it.
For sure.
Yeah.
Then we the evolution to Milan. Like, what made you choose to that?
I was just thinking like I want to do this shit like for real. And my name is Milan. And I was like, I might, for the longevity, I thought Milan would be the way to go. And then I'm in this group / label / everything called Young Saints, YS. And then that's our thing. So it's YS Milan.
YS.
Yeah, shout out YS.
So let's get into YS, man.
Yeah.
So how long you been in that gang, man? No, I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. Nah, is that a gang here?
No, I'm just fucking with you. No, I'm just fucking. I think it is. I think it is some Saints. I think it is some Saints.
Yeah.
I think it is some Saints here, but they ain't shit.
Nah, we're not connected to those.
For sure. So, how did that? Let's talk about the inception of Young Saints. Like, how did that come about? Was it before you and you came about? Like, what was? Explain that to us.
It was me and a close friend of mine. He's my producer. He goes by 88. So it was us and a third artist. He goes by Zoo. Like, we're all close friends from back home. We grew up in like the same neighborhood. So yeah, we were just thinking one night and just, I don't know, Young Saints was what we chose, YS. Got it tatted all over. Yeah. For sure.
Was it the good tattoos or the cheap ones?
There's a couple good, couple cheap ones.
I'm saying I got some good cheap ones, bro. I got some, but they just few and far between. Like, I can't even find his ass no more, bro. He used to come to the crib and everything. I can't even find him no more. Oh, sure. So
for real.
That's what's up, man. So when you was getting ready to come to the States, man, did you intentionally plan to like do anything different with the music? Like, did you be like, I'm gonna do this differently, I'm gonna do that differently, or is it the same approach that you was taking back home?
I ended up buying like some studio equipment and learning like to record myself, engineer myself. I feel like that was the biggest step that I took, because it makes life a whole lot easier. I just be recording like 24/7.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And just trying to release more, because I'll be releasing and deleting it, so I need to be consistent and drop more shit.
Yeah. So you went and bought some studio equipment. What you buy?
I bought a Rode mic NT1, and then just like the usual Focusrite. Yeah, and like I got a little like protection thing around it.
Now, where did you what DAW you use, and what
Yeah.
how did you get the knowledge on how to, you know what I'm saying, that you need an interface and you got to get the mic and plug it up to the like.
I don't know. I use FL Studio.
Mm-hmm.
I always use FL Studio. I know there's better DAWs, but I don't know. It's just what we always used, and I don't know. We kind of learned it together in a way. Like we all my bros probably knew it before me, and then slowly I started learning because I realized I gotta learn to do it myself. Yeah.
Do you find yourself getting better and better with it? Like, how long have you been doing it, and do you think you like how better have you think you got it since you first started?
I feel like now I learned it, and the dope part is where I'm going now. I'm doing like a electronic music course, so we're learning everything on like Logic.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's what's up.
So I'm learning that shit too. I feel like I've gotten way better. It's been like 3 years maybe.
You know what I noticed? All the DAWs is basically the same. They all the same. Okay. It's you got got tracks, you got a timeline. You know what I'm saying? It's monitor. It's like
maybe for mixing this.
Mixing. Yeah, I don't.
What you use?
I use this called Studio One.
Studio One.
Yeah. And you got, you know what I'm saying, you still got your plugins, you still, sometimes it's the same plugins. Like I might be watching a YouTube video and the guy might be mixing the track on Pro Tools, but the plugins he using to mix the track is the same plugins I got, you know what I'm saying? It's just a different DAW, but that shit fun though. I enjoy doing that shit. I went to YouTube University though. Yeah, top of my class, man. Yeah. Bro, I'm bullshit, no, sure. But no, man. So let's talk about your creative process, man. So, are you a writer? Are you a freestyler? You punch in and out because you got the shit right in front of you, like, you know what I'm saying? What's your process?
I used to write like to the beats, and then once I'm done, I go to the studio, record it. But now I started like to punch in, so I just be there. Sometimes I write a little bit. Sometimes I like to get like straight into the beat and then just go with whatever feels right. I feel like that's the way to go.
You know, one thing I always ask people that record themselves, I always ask them, do you pay for studio time now that you're able to record yourself? Is that something that you do now?
I have, like, since I've been here, I have like once or twice. But I think I just want to do it more sometimes, I guess, just for like networking purposes, just meeting people. You never know who's gonna be there.
For sure, type shit.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's more convenient just to do it in my bedroom. Yeah.
Now, talk to me about I love just doing shit. Even this doing shit in my bedroom. I'm sure. I was talking to another guest, and they do what I do, and they was like, man, I hate when I have a guest and they don't show up, man. I was like, I don't. I just turn this shit off and start playing the game.
I feel you, bro.
I just wish they let me know so I got more time to play the game, just so I ain't sitting up here like bro. But I don't get no fuck, man. But that's what's up, man. So being in Chicago, man, how has, you know what I'm saying, the music community been, you know what I'm saying, towards you so far? If you had an opinion about that.
I feel like I haven't really gotten into it too much enough. But I feel like everyone's accepting. Like everyone's kind of fucking with it, at least who I've shown. Like, I mean, you invited me here, bro. I appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I got a couple other guys who was fucking with it. I had some performances.
I'm finna send like 5 other shows. I'm finna send them your shit on, bro. My homies at the Lot Podcast, No Insurance Podcast.
Yeah,
you know, we finna get you on, bro.
Sure. I'm there for the interviews.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, the interviews. You got a sound, man. You got a sound, man. That people need to hear, man.
Appreciate you.
Before we get in this booth and do this performance, man, I got a few more questions and we can move around, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, man. So you know what I'm saying. Talk to me about some of the things that you hope to get up out of music. You know what I'm saying. Like you made this big leap from coming from back home. You know what I'm saying, to do this. So what do you hope to get up out of this? You know what I'm saying.
I want to make this my life. I want to make money off this. I want to take care of my family. You know, like whatever it takes. That's my way to look at it. I don't want to do anything else with life. This is it, like, to do.
Now, is it like a, do you ever want to go back home type thing? Do you want to get like a big ass mansion in LA? Like what's the vibes, you know what I'm saying? Once you get that black card, you can go anywhere in the world you want to go. Where would you want to live then? You know what I'm saying? Cuz you had a taste of back home, you done lived here, and then you're going to be able to
Yeah,
go anywhere you want to
yeah.
go. So
I've thought about that a lot actually. Thing is, ideally, I mean, I always thought I'd want to stay here, like, yeah, get the mansion in LA
mhm,
because it's close to everything. But like, I don't know, to raise like a family, raise kids,
mhm,
I'd have to go like with back home.
mhm.
The problem is now is like there's a war going on back home. Like where I'm from, it's like terrorist groups and stuff
Is it Al Shabaab?
type.
Mhm.
Yeah, like a branch of that, and the government too. And we have like two presidents right now, like basically trying to kill each other in the simplest terms.
Is it a civil war? Or is it?
It's not yet, but it could get to it. Like
Wow.
it's been serious.
That's crazy. Do you worry for your family's safety when you hear stuff like that? And is it like a country where, like, I knew like is it Ukraine? I think like
Yeah.
every man over 20, over like 18 had to enlist type shit. Is that like type shit that they do back home?
Not really even.
Mm.
It's more like people fighting against the police.
Mm.
Yeah. That's what's going.
Rebellion type
Rebellion
revolution
right now.
type
That's
shit.
what's happening. Yeah.
Okay, for sure.
And then it's like I don't know. They have like military groups from like Rwanda
Mm.
and South Africa.
Mm.
Even I think there's some U.S. troops there too or something.
Rwanda.
Yeah.
Is that where like that genocide happened?
Yes, sir.
Is it like still, has it like recovered from that, or is it like still like you can like still see like the leftovers, not the leftovers? That's like
Yeah. I know what you mean. I don't know. I don't think I know enough about it, but like my producer's from Burundi,
hmm
which is right. Basically, it's very similar. So I don't know. I don't know if you can ever like fully recover
right, for
from
sure.
that, but
Right.
I think it's I don't know.
Well, I guess let me ask you this, like how like in the States, like for like 9/11, like people like put flags on their cars and light candles and stuff. Like, is there anything, do they do stuff like that back there, or is it just happened and then people just moved on?
Yeah, I think it's more like that. Yeah,
For sure, for sure.
yeah.
Now, man, now being in the States, man, listening to music, man, what do you think some is the, when you're making music, do you be like, I need a song that's good for the radio, I need a song for the ladies, I need a song for the guys, or is it just a vibe when you make a song?
I feel like back then I was thinking like, yo, what can I do? How can I don't know, get some attention or something. But now it's more like I just go in there like speak what's on my mind.
Mm-hmm.
It's like kind of like therapeutic in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like, hey, hopefully if I push hard enough, if I just keep going, it's gonna end up happening. Like if people find out, I guess if you fuck with it, cool.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do the guys back home, you know what I'm saying, think of like what you doing? Like, do the guys back home hit you up when they see you like doing shit like this? Like, yo, bro, you living a dream or shit like that? Or what's the vibes back home? Or do it be like in Chicago, they say like, we got like crab in a bucket mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like one person start going up, you get like hate and stuff because he going up and we might be down here. So what's the vibe for like for the brothers back home?
I feel like everyone's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's happy for me. A lot of expectations
That's what's
though.
up.
I'd say. Um, I mean, now that I got this opportunity, like not everyone gets this, so it's like I don't know. I don't want to say pressure, but at least I put pressure on myself because I know like this is my chance to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Do you get homesick?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
for sure.
Oh yeah. What do you miss most about home?
It's just family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, friends, family.
Okay. Outside of friends and family, what's the next thing? What's the food difference like? You know what I'm saying? What's the
Food is good back home.
Oh yeah.
Food is good back home. Yeah, it's so different because like where I'm from, we don't have McDonald's, we don't have any of this stuff.
Mhm.
So it's like when I came here, I mean back like in South Africa we have it and stuff, but
Mhm.
shit, in when I came here it's like crazy because that's really what people be eating every day. Like you get so many options
Yeah.
from your phone. You can order something. You don't have that back home.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. The only African cuisine I've had, and I'm not sure which country it's from, but I had fufu. I had fufu. That shit was fire.
So
That shit was
I
fire.
think fufu is Nigerian, but
That
we have that back home as well. It's like something similar. It's called shima.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was. I wasn't expecting to be that good. Me and my daughter had made a YouTube video of us trying it. I wasn't expecting to be that. We had like 2 plates. They forgot one of them. We banged that shit. Bang that shit. That shit was fire.
Nah, no care.
But nah, man. So we're gonna talk a little bit more music, then we're gonna get up out of here, man. So let's talk about what you listening to now. Now that you in America, you know what I'm saying. You don't hear. I mean, I don't listen to the radio that much, but I'm pretty sure it's not the same stuff that's not being played back home. Like you don't hear the same music. So now that you're here, talk to me about a couple artists that you got hip to, or some music that you got hip to since you've been here in the States.
I think back home it's like still a heavy like U.S. influence.
Oh, yeah.
So we be listening to like probably everything.
The internet go crazy now, so it's exactly the same. Huh? Yeah, exactly.
Really, with the music, it's exactly the same.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, so we came here to still be listening to the same shit. Like, as I said, like big Kodak fan.
Okay.
But I'll be listening to classics too, like Bobby Womack, like people like that.
Okay. Now outside of the team, have you worked with any other artists? And another question, if it's not too much to compound, what's your vibes with work? What's the feelings with working with other artists? Is that something you interested in? Something you rather not do? Something you just rather do amongst the team? What's the vibe with working with other people?
I feel like starting off it was more like just because there were 3 of us, 2 artists, 1 producer, so it was really like we're just gonna work on it together, us, and just I don't know, record a bunch of songs. But now I like recording with people, getting in the booth. I haven't in Chicago. I haven't collaborated with anyone yet. I'm open to it, but yeah, I don't know. I just been in my own zone, but yeah, looking.
Now, another question I want to ask you. I want to ask you about performing. I want to ask you about performing. You know what I'm saying? Because I witnessed you perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you was a natural. You know what I'm saying? I watch people perform all the time, man. And you was a natural, man. So talk to me about what kind of preparation goes into a performance for you.
I don't know. Just playing the songs on some headphones. Just getting ready, getting the energy right. I realized the thing is that performance you saw me at, I made the crucial mistake. You never meant to go on stage before you perform, before like it's ready for the song to go off, you know?
What you mean?
Like you meant to have that kind of that energy where it's like you only come when it's the most when it's the most like proper part, you know?
For sure.
Like you gotta go when the beat is ready to drop, whatever. Like if people see you on stage before it takes away that like mystery behind it. I don't know.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Like when they don't know what they expect, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what makes it better, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, I usually
that wow factor.
Yeah. That's the word I was looking for. Actually.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up, man. Man. So now, when you know what I'm saying, we're doing the music, man. It's highly subjective. It's like one of the most subjective things in this world. You know what I'm saying? What you like, I might not like. You might think it's the raw shit in the world. With that being said, who would you say your demographic, man? Who is your target audience? Who are you trying to reach, man?
Am I trying to reach? Really, I'm just trying to reach like people who can relate, I guess, to the message. Ideally, people from back home as well. People who are interested here, like I don't know. I just talk about like really like trying to make it and like some life experiences. So whoever can relate, that's really who I'm looking for. But I guess ideally it would be like from I don't know 18 to 30 or something. I don't know.
For sure, man. Well, that shit definitely going up, man. I definitely appreciate your time you sliding through, man.
Yeah.
Before you go, man, just let the people know what you working on right now, you know what I'm saying, what they can expect in the future, if you got anything, you know what I'm saying, coming up, and then we can go from there.
Yeah, I'm working on a bunch of singles. Actually, a song of mine dropped today called Paris with the Snakes.
Check out the description.
Milan on Spotify, Apple Music, still Chimmy. I don't know how to change that shit on Apple Music, actually.
It ain't through distro? You got distro?
I do got it, but there's no way to change the name anymore. I don't know.
Did you try Look it up on YouTube.
I did, bro. They said they stopped allowing the changes, so I'd have to delete everything.
Damn.
At least from what I saw. But yeah, check that out. I got a bunch of songs. I got a song called #Did It dropping soon. I got a song called Die Trying dropping soon. Possibly an EP with Young Saints. Just a bunch of shit. Just stay listening.
For sure, for
just
sure.
Getting better.
And a raw ass in the booth performance in the description.
Yeah,
Make sure y'all check that out, man. Like I said, man,
Okay,
I appreciate your time, man. Let the people know where they can find you on social media, man.
Instagram, YS Milan. That's all I have. Spotify, Milan, Apple Music, Chimmy.
For sure, that's man.
Me.
And that's been another classic, dope ass episode, man. It's been another one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. In a minute, gang.